Welcome back to Game Design. Let's do our weekly check-in real quick. If you're caught up in the class, then you should have 2 new levels added to your My Platformer game. They won't be totally complete. They'll be rough, yet functional. You should have already published your game at least once and had someone peer review it. And lastly, you should have submitted your work in progress game for a grade. If you're not caught up with these tasks, then I've been doing Google Hangouts with you every Friday, and I want to continue doing that to make sure that you're working on the tasks that are going to get you caught up. Let's take a quick moment to look at our week at a glance so that you know what's expected of you this week. You're in the part of the game development lifecycle where you're going to be doing a lot of updates. You're going to be fixing things, republishing them, retesting them, and going through your development in an iterative fashion. This week, I've got a couple of tasks for you. The first thing we're going to do is what's called a punch list. If you've never heard the term punch list before, that's okay. Punch list is something that is used in the construction industry mainly. What happens is at the end of a project, the contractor in charge will walk around and will inspect everything and determine what are all the things that need to be done before the customer will sign off on the project. Well, this idea of a punch list translates into the information technology industry as well. And so we're going to use it when developing our game. So you're going to create a punch list that contains all of the outstanding items that need to be accomplished until your game will be presentation ready so that others can play it. In addition to this punch list, which is going to guide your development for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start integrating instruction back into the class. For example, I have an assignment this week for you to do. It's called How to Start Your Game Development. It's what I call sort of a video quiz. You watch the video and then you reflect upon what you learned from the video. You're at the point in your understanding of game design where it would be really helpful to get the valuable wisdom of other people who are professional game designers so that they can help you keep the right perspective when you're developing your first game. So, in addition to creating the punch list, you are going to do a video quiz. You're going to watch a video called How to Start Your Game Development, and you're going to answer some questions on Schoology. And then you have work time. You're going to take this punch list that contains all the outstanding things that need to be done, and you're going to start working on them. The My Platformer punch list is a Colstock copy and share document, and it looks like this. At the very top, I explain to you what a punch list is, and I want you to read that. And then I give you the directions for how to complete the activity. So in Google Docs, you can actually put in a checkbox and then you can click on it and you can check an item as you complete it. So what I've done is I put together sort of a to-do list. And what happens is I have listed the major things that people tend to get wrong with their game. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to read through the punch list and you're going to go back and look at your game and ensure that you've done some of these tasks correctly. When you're done, you're going to right click and you're going to check when you're done with the task. So you're going to do that for many different tasks. And then as we near the end, you are going to create your own punch list of the things that you see in your game that you know need to still be done. And last but not least, you are going to describe to me specifically the help that you're going to need from me to complete your game. At the very end, I ask you for some enhancement ideas. What are 3 things that you could do to take your game to the next level? Even if you don't know how to do them, I want you to write these down and maybe I can help you bring these things to life. The other thing I want you guys to keep in mind, if you are one of the students that has changed your character, then I want to work with you to change your Get Ready and You Win layouts so that it has your character featured instead of Chuck. So when you put together your punch list, I want on your punch list that you need to update the splash screen and the You Win screen to contain a character that looks like yours. And I can definitely help you do those things. Okay, that's it for the week. Make sure that you see me with any questions, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the lab.